Even without the support of a coterie, caucus or backroom henchman, Modi is a prime minister who makes his own judgments and carries them out. With all of his magnetism, Modi could abruptly demonetize without warning or appoint new chief ministers without raising a fuss. Everything is at his disposal, including corporate funding and public support. He might dissolve the planning commission or make a series of populist announcements geared at the next elections. The corporate media, which continue to criticize the UPA for such excesses, readily endorsed Modi. As PM, he need not care for coalition allies. Every major decision of this government is announced by him personally. That's what is popularly known about Narendra Modi, but he too extracts his strength from elsewhere. How do you think Modi is so cool and ceaseless? What is keeping him move forward in the midst of adverse conditions? He enjoys the steadfast backing of a group of ministers who are indispensable. His advisory council is made up of a diverse group of professionals with expertise, effectiveness and talent who infuse new energy into India's government and its citizens. The composition of the Council of Ministers of the Modi government and the allocation of portfolios bears the endorsement of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has brought in fresh talent on his terms, rewarded performance and sought to achieve the right political balance without compromising on key target areas. The main troubleshooters in Modi's team are Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Nirmala Sitharaman, Subramaniam Jaishankar and Ajit Doval. Amit Shah being inducted in the cabinet as the Minister of Home Affairs was the greatest and the wisest decision by Modi. Just as Modi has prevailed in making Shah his trusted lieutenant, the Bharatiya Janata Party chief in 2014, despite reservations in some quarters that both the PM and the party chief should not be from the same state, he has now virtually made Shah the next most powerful minister by giving him Home Ministry. Rajnath Singh became the Defence Minister of India on 31st May 2019. Singh was given Ministry of Defence after Amit Shah was given the Ministry of Home Affairs. As Union Defence Minister, now Singh has indicated a subtle shift in India's strategic vision. Among the challenges that the Defence Minister is expected to address are the ever-increasing requirements of Indian forces, including increased budgetary requirements, especially in the light of an unstable neighbourhood. In 2023, Rajnath Singh, along with Prime Minister Modi, inaugurated Asia's largest helicopter manufacturing sector at Tumkur in Karnataka. After being Defence Minister, he had focused mainly on increasing the defence budget of the nation and has focused on decreasing the import of weapons from other nations and making the nation an arms exporter with an arms industry. He also stated that India cannot put hand on hand in the issues of national security. Now the time has come that India needs to emerge as major arms exporter. In the economic history of India, several finance ministers have had the front row seat to the macro shocks that have rocked the country. From wars to the balance of payment crisis, we have seen it all, and yet Nirmala Sitharaman's tenure comes across as unique and arguably the toughest when compared to her predecessors. On 31st May 2019, Nirmala Sitharaman was appointed as a Finance Minister and Corporate Affairs Minister. She is India's first full-time female Finance Minister and presented her maiden budget in the Indian Parliament on 5th July 2019. Nirmala Sitharaman is proving to be a better Finance Minister than her initial rookie status might have led people to expect. As a first task, she has done a clean-up act. Expenditure that was off the books has been brought into the budget, and tax refunds now come with a speed and regularity that would have surprised many taxpayers. Budgeting has become a more honest exercise now. The induction of former Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar as External Affairs Minister after Sushma Swaraj conveys that the PM was not bogged down by fear of controversy in making a bold move aimed at shoring up India's global profile. Subramaniam Jaishankar is an Indian diplomat and politician serving as the Minister of External Affairs of the Government of India since 30 May 2019. He is a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party and a member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha since 5th July 2019. When it comes to defending India's interests, Jaishankar, a highly shrewd, effective and powerful MEA, no longer restricts counter-arguments to issue high policy involving governments, but also doesn't hesitate to take on opposition politicians and even rock stars. Modi has rewarded those he considered performing ministers such as Nitin Gadkari, Piyush Goyal, Dharmendra Pradhan, Ravi Shankar Prasad, R.K. Singh and Hardeep Puri in retaining them in their earlier ministries and giving additional responsibilities to some. This helped India maintain continuity in projects being implemented by these departments. Since the PMO will exercise strong oversight and all major decisions will bear its stamp, talent deficit in some of the ministers is not likely to be a handicap. Modi has also dealt with NDA partners on BJP terms. Modi not only has the support of these strong ministers, but there is yet another person who has been one of his pillars of strength, stability and power. Ajit Doval. 78-year-old Ajit Kumar Doval is the National Security Advisor of India to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He was also a raw spy, Intelligence Bureau Chief and an IPS officer. He worked as an undercover spy of RAW for 1 year in Pakistan, where he gathered information of various terrorist organizations, and then 6 years as an officer in Indian High Commission in Islamabad. He is popularly called as James Bond of India due to his astonishing achievements as a raw spy and service in IB. His successful operation as a spy and intelligence head includes Operation Black Thunder, 1988, rescue of 46 Indian nationals in Iraq, 2015's Operation versus Nagaland militants with Indian Army, 2016 surgical strike on Pakistan, Operation to sabotage terror organization PFI, and many, many more. Hence, Modi is indestructible, having power of like-minded team of ministers whose thought is to take India to the top of the world. It is for sure that the strong leader of India with good governance will lead India to a faster growth and stronger economy. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.